Just a bit outside.
And welcome to another episode of Just a Bit Outside. I'm your host, Steve Ely. Along with me, as always, my co-host, Wes Cook.
No days are coming.
Oh, I know, brother.
I forgot to put my mic in front of me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And
I was like, are you ready? And obviously I am not.
I am always ready.
You ready to go? Not me.
I almost stumbled through that introduction, though.
You made it.
I made it.
Good save.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, we're back. We got a Super Bowl to discuss.
Yeah.
We got some games to discuss.
Yep.
We've got more Hall of Fame stuff to talk about.
Idiocracy.
This time in football. Yeah, idiocracy, 100%. And there's a little bit of college basketball, I guess we could touch on. And we can touch on some college football, some stuff that we kind of missed last week.
Yep.
And, there's a ton to dive into, so let's do it.
All right, where you want to start?
Well, what is it? It's Super Bowl. Let's talk about football. We had two games last weekend, and we now have everything set for Super Bowl matchup.
Yep. We have the New England Patriots meeting the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
Both were entertaining games in ways. I thought the Seattle Rams game was a much better game. But the weather had a lot to do with that.
Yeah. The other game, Denver and New England was not very exciting. It's a lot of mistakes.
Sean Payton dropped the ball on that.
The kickers dropped the ball if you really want to get into it.
No, but I get that too. But he should have just kicked the field goal when the weather was nice.
Oh, yeah.
Go up 10-0.
I got greedy. You're right. I think in the grand scheme of things, that weather's coming. So you got to get points when you can.
Yes.
Because, even from the get, it didn't look like it was going to be a high-scoring event. Yeah, Denver was they rolled down in the first time. But after, 2 or 3 possessions each, you should have set in and be like, oh, this is a defensive battle.
Yeah.
We need to get points when we can get points. And I think Denver was trying to go for the throat so early, and it was like, hold on. No. We got the Super Bowl on the line here.
Yeah.
This isn't regular season where, we lose one, we'll overcome it.
Yeah.
This is all or nothing.
You got to take the points when you can get the points.
100%.
But if they were to get that first down, hit another touchdown, go up 14-0 that game, the game's over at that point, to be honest.
Yeah, it was because all it did was become more difficult to put points on the board.
Oh, God.
As you saw from both both kickers, the field goals were not going to be easy. The wind was getting it.
Yeah, the wind.
And you saw that snow coming down. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
And, it sucks because Denver had that championship type of a defense.
Yes, they did.
And it just sucks that their season ends this way. Of course, without their starting quarterback too. Props to the Patriots and Drake May. On to the Super Bowl. I hate it because Patriots fans have not suffered long enough.
They haven't suffered long enough.
No, they absolutely have not.
I get it. I'm with you.
20-year run with Tom Brady and Belichick.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. We'll never see that again.
No. So with that 20-year run, they need a good 10 years of just suffering. Just bottom dwelling. And what has it been? 3-4 years that they've
they suffered long enough to get Drake May.
Right. So what you had 1 year Belichick without Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Or was it 2?
It might have been 2.
Yeah. So Because Tom Brady won in Tampa. And then lost in Tampa.
Yep.
And then
he retired.
Yeah, I think they both retired at the same time, right?
I think they retired the same year.
Yeah, so it's been 4 years, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Somewhere in there. Anyways, that's not long enough. And they need to be bottom dwellers. Like, I mean, they need to be the Cleveland Browns for a little bit.
Nobody can be that, bro. Nobody can be that. I saw
the Jets. I mean, the Jets can. The Jets can be the Cleveland Browns.
Jets don't need to be Cleveland. They already the Jets. Cleveland at least has won a playoff game in the last 10 years.
Yeah, when was the last time the Jets won one? Was with Mark Sanchez, probably. Yeah.
I think so.
Mr. Butt fumble himself.
I saw that thing.
And then also intoxicated asshole.
Yeah. I saw a meme, talking about stuff that we'll get into later, but it was saying that this guy should be a Hall of Fame coach just for the fact that he won a playoff game in Cleveland when he was the Browns coach. But, nobody can do that. Stefanski did win one.
Yeah.
One.
Stefanski gets a bad rap there, but, I mean, he's going to go to Atlanta and watch. He'll be successful there.
No, he won't.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Michael Penix is trash.
Oh, I mean, that's fine, but he's going to get time. They're not expecting, this quick turnaround down there, I don't think.
I don't think they're far off.
No, they're a quarterback. They need a quarterback who can stay healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, Kirk Cousins didn't look bad in stints this
year. No, he didn't look bad.
Look at the end of the year.
They got hot at the end of the year.
Exactly.
They were 6 out of the last 7 or something like that.
They were stringing wins together. They were eliminated in week 14.
The only team they couldn't beat was the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
They got stomped one of the times. It was 30-0.
Yeah. Yeah. Back when Carolina looked like they were going to be competing for the number 1 pick. And that changed quickly.
Somewhat. Oh, yeah. Just like that.
Somewhat. But back to the Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah, the other game was
fantastic.
It was good. It was a classic NFC West rivalry match.
I thought McVay got a little too cute with that, too. I thought he should have took the field goal when they were inside the 5 at the end to make it a 1-point game. That way you're not, even if you get a stop, you're not having to play for a touchdown.
Exactly.
I didn't understand that. I don't know why. I get it to an extent, but
well, you're there, so you're thinking, we need to get it now.
We need to get it now.
But I don't think it was a necessity. No, it wasn't a necessity.
No.
Because the defense played better in the second half anyway.
Yeah.
So your defense made great adjustments for the second half. It allowed for you to stay in that game, and it kind of slowed Seattle's offense a little bit. So the opportunity is put it on the defense there.
Yeah.
Kick the field goal, let your defense do its thing, let Matt Stafford then do his thing.
What I liked that I saw from Seattle, though, is normally you got a lead like that. It's usually hand the ball off. Kind of pissed me off because I lost a little money on it.
I hit mine. I sent it to you.
I didn't get the 70. I didn't get the 70 from Walker.
Yeah.
I was 1 yard short from Kyron Williams, 40. Everything else was good.
Yeah. My pick, I think it was 4 legs. It was Seattle to cover.
Yep.
It was, which I was fortunate with that because if LA would have kicked that field goal,
they would not have.
Yeah. So Seattle cover, Kyron Williams anytime touchdown. It was a Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown and 250 yards in the air for Matt Stafford. Yeah. So yeah, that all hit.
Yeah, I took a Puka anytime, 225 for Stafford, 40 for Williams.
Stafford threw for 300.
I know.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
I really wish I was thinking about it too. I was like, Seattle's defense is maybe not. And he still threw for 300. I was like, fuck.
Well, the thing that got me was I was like, Kenneth Walker to get 70 yards, easy peasy. He's going to be bell counting. And then the first quarter, he came out and had 35 yards in the first quarter. I'm like, oh, this is money.
Yeah.
Nope. He ended up with, I think he ended up with 62 yards total.
Yeah.
So I lost the bet by a grand total of 8 yards.
Yeah, just needed him to bust one more out, like one big one.
Well, they went into that. They went out and took it.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we're not going to hand the ball off. We're going to go get it.
Yeah.
Good on them. And
we're going to do first downs, allow the defense to rest and, really just put together a decent sized drive each time. If we don't even come away with points, at least we're giving the defense a break.
Yep.
And we're taking time off the clock.
Sam Darnold played fantastic.
Looks good. Minnesota's kicking them.
Oh, big time.
Because you look at the product you have with J.J. McCarthy.
And you look at what you had last year.
And you could have signed him.
Yeah.
Because J.J. McCarthy's on a rookie contract.
You could have kept him.
Nope. And you could have, honestly, you're not going to, of course, they're not going to give up on J.J. McCarthy now, this early, but that would have been my third string quarterback because Carson Wentz looked better than J.J.
He did. I think McCarthy is a classic case of, which I am a huge proponent of, is sitting, learning, just soak it in like a sponge.
100%.
And, he got hurt his rookie year, which made any kind of decision great. Darnold played great there. Yeah, he kind of floundered in, the playoffs. It happens. It happens all the time.
And look at him. He's in the Super Bowl now.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold's been to a Super Bowl before. Dak Prescott? Baker Mayfield?
Well, it's everybody from that class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Josh Allen, Lamar
Jackson. I had to throw Dak on the bus.
Well, I got a better one for that. Every NFC team has been to an NFC championship game.
Notice that.
Except Dallas.
Since 1996?
Yes.
I think that is it, yeah.
Like 30 years.
Actually, I think it's even bumped up to 2000. I think it's in the last 25 years.
I think it's been every team has been in one since 2010.
Now, I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah.
NFC.
Yeah, think about it. Giants won a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Eagles won a Super Bowl.
Who?
Who else is it? Dallas. And then you got who else is in the East? Why am I having a brain fart?
The Skins?
Yeah, the Skins. Skins went
last year. The Skins were in the NFC Championship last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it was only them and Dallas that hadn't been in, I think, since 2000. It might be even earlier than that, but since 2000. And
thinking about it, all the NFC South teams have been. Because Atlanta made the Super Bowl the year they floundered against Tom Brady.
23-7. Is that the number?
Yep.
Yeah.
28-7. 28-3.
Or 28-3.
28-3.
Damn, I was even making it not
and
as
if they'd
bad.
have just handed the ball off and got the 1 yard instead of taking like a 7-yard sack.
Yeah.
It'd have been the difference of distance and a field goal.
Well, think about Tom Brady's lucked into a couple.
Mm-hmm.
You think about that time Russell Wilson threw that pass.
Tuck rule?
And the Tuck rule, and then the Atlanta game. I mean, those are three rings that man has.
That he shouldn't probably have.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the Atlanta game is, ridiculous.
That's the worst collapse in Super Bowl history, right?
Yeah, it is.
Nothing even close.
Not even close. Then you have, you have Marshawn Lynch as a running back, and you throw the ball.
Yeah.
At the 2-yard line.
First and goal from the 3 or 2, something like that.
Run it fucking 4 times in a row, damn it.
That's all I had done.
Yeah. It's Marshawn Lynch, for God's sake.
You got beast mode.
No.
I've watched that dude shake off the whole New Orleans Saints team.
He's going to run through a motherfucker's face.
Yes.
That's a lot. And in that moment,
hey, mascot.
Stupid dog.
Anyway, I've seen some craziness as far as stuff. I saw a quote last week. I watched the UFC fights, and Justin Gaethje's got a quote that he's like, "If one man can hold you down, 2 men can rape you." And he's like, "So I ain't letting no man hold me down." I was like, dude, I heard that. And just hearing it come out of his mouth, I'm just like, what did he just say? And then I processed it, and I was like, it's got a point.
It's true.
Got a point. But no, it's like Marshawn should have had that touchdown. That should have been it.
100%.
Atlanta, that was just awful. And then the tuck rule, they should have never even been in that Super Bowl, but that was a fumble that they just gave back to them.
Yeah.
Which looks like standard NFL operation at the moment. Hey, let's call every game the same except this call in this game. Which, we've complained about the officials all year. It's not.
It comes back to, the week before with the 2 identical catches.
Yeah.
And one was called a fumble or an interception, and the other one was called a good catch.
Yeah,
down by contact.
Yeah, catch down by contact. The exact same play. But who knows? Who knows? But Seattle looked fantastic. I haven't looked at the spread for the game yet. I got to imagine it's Seattle by at least 3.5.
That would be my assumption. Actually, the spread won't come out till next week.
They don't have early spreads yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, 4.5.
4.5.
4.5. Over and under at 45.5. Tickets as low as $5,700. Sounds like pocket change. But, maybe one day. I'd like to go to the Super Bowl, but I would really like to see one where my team is in it. So.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to be at the Super Bowl. It's in fucking San Francisco, too. No thanks. If the Birds were there, that's different. But this particular game,
yeah, nah. I went to any of the ones in Vegas. I think it's going back to Vegas next year.
Yeah, it's soon.
Next year, 2 years.
Yeah,
maybe that'd be a good trip.
Oh yeah, up and down the strip.
Imagine how much hotel rooms would be that week.
Oh, they're nuts.
On the street. They're already nuts anyway.
Well, yeah,
but that week, no, they can gouge the shit out of you. But yeah, Seattle is a 4.5 point favorite. I kind of like that. I think New England's defense is good. I think Seattle's defense is really good. I don't know if New England's got enough offense
against an elite defense like that.
Yes. The Rams are stacked at offense. So,
yes.
And they have a very good offensive-minded coach. So, they know how to play the game. But, I just don't know if New England has it at the moment.
Their arrival here is a little premature.
Yeah.
If you look at it, though, how everything unfolded.
Oh, very lucky. Very, very lucky.
Very fortunate how this worked out for them to get there. And now, granted, playing in that weather in Denver was difficult, but you had the mass turnover machine in the previous round. That was CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
And you had a busted ass Chargers offense that you got to go against.
For Justin Herbert to do anything he did this year behind that line.
Yes. And then, of course, then you get the Broncos. You're on the road in the weather and the conditions, but they are as well. But you're playing a backup quarterback, a guy that hadn't taken a snap in 2 years.
They played 11 games against teams in which they fired their coach this year. So.
And next year they're going to play a number 1 schedule.
We'll see.
Let's see if there's a setback. Now, if they overcome that and then, could still.
You got to think they did beat the Bills. And they did beat somebody else, but they lost a couple of They lost to the Raiders.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that was week 1.
Yeah. But it's still, that's what the tiebreaker was. It kept them from being the number 1 seed.
Well,
it's common opponents.
Yeah, that's not what you want there.
No, it's not.
No, I get it.
No, it's not. But I want to think the Broncos lost. Didn't the Broncos lose to the Jets or somebody dumb? Who did the Broncos lose to?
Yeah, I think it was the Jets.
They lost to somebody crazy too. And you're like, what? That's who you lose to? It was Jets.
No, they lost to the Jags, Chargers, and Colts.
Okay.
They shouldn't have lost to the Colts. Well, no, that's when the Colts were hot, though.
Yeah, that was early.
Yeah. Oh, they played a tight game with the Giants, though.
Oh, that was the comeback game.
Yeah.
That was the comeback game. That's was that one of the early starts for Jackson Dart
Yes.
and Scattaboo?
Mm-hmm. That's when the Giants had those epic fourth quarter collapses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what cost Brian Daboll his job.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean the Broncos were fortunate and they come back too with
they had like several
against the Birds too. I mean, it's just yeah.
They had several fourth quarter comebacks. The Colts was a big game. The Chargers, let's see. They smoked the Eagles. It was a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Jets, 13-11. That was an awful game to watch. Yeah, they get the fourth quarter comeback against the Giants. I want to think the game at Houston was a fourth quarter comeback also. That games where their defense kind of put them on their shoulders too.
Mm-hmm.
But they're out. Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, looking back like at the Patriots schedule, it
wasn't hard.
No, I mean they played the Bills twice, and they got the W early in the year, and then at the end of the year they lost. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that makes me think that it's an impressive resume. I think I'm gonna slam Seattle.
I think Seattle wins this game. I think they have
by
played
a touchdown or more.
I think they have played great. I mean, good on New England for playing their schedule and winning.
Well, yeah, no, you can't fault them. This is the way it is. They can only play the schedule that's given to them. You can't go back and be like, "Oh, I wish we would have scheduled harder teams." That doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just want to say the way I'm assessing this team in comparison to, say Seattle. I feel like
Seattle's a more complete team.
Well, Seattle had to do the whole gauntlet that was the NFC West.
Yes.
I mean, their only two easy wins were Arizona. The other four were very difficult.
Yeah.
And they ended up playing the fifth one against those two, between those two teams. So,
I mean, well, you look at New England, they did go into Baltimore late and beat Lamar.
Did Lamar play that game?
I think so.
I would assume he did. Because they were vying for a playoff spot.
They were still vying for a playoff. Yeah. Lamar was 7 of 10 in that game for 101 yards. Drake May was 31 of 45 for 380.
Ooh.
I am so stoked about my dude. He's looking the part so far.
Yeah.
I mean, other than, Caleb Williams making the playoffs, I mean, he might, at this moment, he's playing the best out of all those guys. Him and Nix, maybe.
Yeah.
I
agree. No, I mean, they both made it to an AFC championship game. We get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to slam Seattle. You agree that Seattle's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we're taking prop bets here, I'm a huge advocate of Kyren Williams. Kyren Williams is going to score.
There's no Kyren Williams in this.
Or sorry.
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker. Brain fart. I was thinking last week. But yeah, Kenneth Walker, huge fan. Anytime touchdown, Kenneth Walker. I mean, I feel like it's easy.
I think I'm locking JSN 150 and anytime touchdown.
150.
Yeah.
Against his secondary, Gonzalez is going to shadow him, right?
That's fine. I don't think it matters.
I mean, Gonzalez is locked.
JSN is honestly.
And then you take Gonzalez and let's say he gets a quick 50 or 60 yards on him. Then I don't think that's going to happen. But if he does, then you give him safety help over the top.
I don't think it matters.
I think
he's that dude.
I think you can eliminate him out of this and force Sam Darnold to beat you everywhere else. Which he's got options to, right?
He's got options.
We talked about this. Shaheed's a huge asset. Cup is a great asset.
Barner is a good tight end.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're there. There's other options. I don't think you can go over the top with JSN because Shaheed's going to burn you. We saw that one of the first plays in the Rams game.
No, what I'm saying is if you're gonna man him up, and it's gonna be Gonzalez.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you burn Gonzalez early for a few yards, get to 50 or 60 yards quick, then you give him safety help, then you've essentially eliminated JSN.
I don't think that's the problem. I don't think they're going to be able to.
I mean, that's what I would do as a defensive coordinator. I would figure out a way to make sure that's not the guy beating us deep.
There's guys you can do that to, and then there's guys you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Gonzalez isn't fucking. Who's the cornerback that played for the Jets?
Oh, Revis?
Yeah, he's not Revis.
Early on, he's there. Revis established himself over time. But you take that, you look at
but there's
Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell was shutting down motherfuckers all year too. And I'm telling you, in main coverage, Gonzalez is legit. You look at Surtain. Surtain's legit. I mean, these young kids, man, they get it.
I get it, but I'm not doubting JSN anymore. I mean, he had 153 last week.
Oh, I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I'm just saying 150 is a lofty goal for the guy. I'd bring it down a little bit.
He's gonna get it.
Well,
it's gonna be on my parlay.
That's your bet to lose.
Oh, and when that part of it hits, I told you he's gonna get 150.
I mean, I'd be shocked if he got one. I would be. That's a lot.
And I mean, there's guys out there you can stop, and there's guys you can't. Between him and Puka right now,
those guys are good, man.
They're good. I mean, Puka had 9 catches for 165 and a touchdown. JSC 153 for 10 catches and a touchdown.
Yeah.
I don't think you can stop guys like that.
Yeah, I like to look at the running backs as the anytime touchdown scorers. Mm-hmm. They're going to get those touches in the red zone, and those are your opportunities. And I'm a big fan of Kenneth Walker. I think an anytime touchdown for him is huge. I would not rule out a JSN anytime touchdown. No. Ramondre Stevenson.
I like that.
I think there's a chance he scores in this one. I think he'll get the opportunity to score. And for the way out there one, I'd go Barner.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, I think you're going to have better odds with that one, a little bit higher payout. If we're talking just anytime touchdowns. Now, I will say Sam Darnold 250. I like that 250 in the air. I will agree with you. I think a JSN 100-yard game is a little bit more reasonable to set into. You're shooting for the skies with 150.
I think he gets it.
He can. He did it last week, right? But I do like the secondary in New England that more so than I like LA's secondary.
I got you.
But 100 yards, I think that's definitely plausible. Drake May, do you think he goes over 200?
I think if he gets 200, it's going to be 205, 210, somewhere. I think it's going to be under 225.
I think in order for New England to win this one, he has to manage the game well, and they can't turn the ball over.
They're going to have to.
He's got to be. I don't think they win on Drake May's back. They're going to win based on the defense creating turnovers and giving them good field position.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think New England wins because Drake May is a Super Bowl MVP. I may be eating these words, but watching the process throughout the playoffs here, I just don't see it. And now I will throw out last week's game. That's not fair to judge him on.
No, that game.
That was a shit show, right? But everything else
I believe he was second on the team in rushing or something. And the couple he had
that one big run.
He had a couple of big runs. He had the run that sealed it at the end to get the first down. There was a point that their best offense. Look at when they had the ball before they punted it. It's like, oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take one look, and if it's not there, you throw the ball out of bounds, and we'll just punt it away, and we'll let our defense hold them because they can't move the ball.
Yeah, No, but you know that, right? Like you're seeing this unfold.
Yeah.
So it's makes sense.
We got the lead. They have to move the ball, and they can't.
No, yeah, they couldn't. No one could move the ball. Let's be real.
No, it was
yeah.
ugly.
Once they had the lead, they were like, "All right, we're going to nurse this thing.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a way. We just have to be just good enough on offense, and then make sure our defense is not dog ass tired."
Yeah, 100%. And just like it was it was just weird to watch. Even though it's Denver, you would think about that kind of stuff, but it's
yeah.
It was just crazy game.
Yeah, after that game, I guarantee you the Denver needed a good feel.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, and you know what they could have done? It's gone to getgoodfeels.com. And what that is a cannabis seltzer from there. They offer a new era of refreshment crafted with high-quality natural ingredients. These beverages provide a consistent, enjoyable, and even more so uplifting experience because when you reach the downs, you got to get back up. Perfect for any occasion. And you save using Jabbo the Pod in the promo code box at checkout.
Yes, sir, you do. Yes, sir, you do. All right, man. We've kind of previewed the Super Bowl a little bit.
Yeah, previewed Super Bowl, covered the games that happened last week. Let's talk about how baseball Hall of Fame voters are apparently voting for football.
Yeah, and what's really weird about that whole situation, what we're talking about that it's been leaked this week that Bill Belichick will not be a first ballot Pro Football Hall of Fame coach, which is whether you like the guy or not.
He checks every fucking box. I mean, he's the GOAT.
Yeah. He is second all-time in wins. He has the most Super Bowl rings if you count his 2 that he also has as coordinator. So that gives him 8. He is the winningest playoff coach in NFL history.
Yes.
I don't really need to say any more.
No. I mean, you all you're doing is saying record after record after record after record. Like, if you think of a coach that should be in the Hall of Fame, it's Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
There's not what other coach you put in over
it? You don't. There's not.
And I believe there's only been 3 other first ballot Hall of Fame coaches. I believe it was Tom Landry.
That would make sense.
I think it's Tom Landry, Chuck Noll, and I saw it today. Tom Landry, Chuck Noll, and
Dolphins.
Chula,
yeah. I knew where it was. I know.
Yeah, that was me. I was like, God, I've seen it. I know this. And I think that's it.
What's even funnier about this is Robert Kraft could get voted in this year.
He ain't getting in either. That's the crazy part.
Why? The rub and tugs?
Oh, no. What's sad is it's from everything you're seeing coming out. It's like supposedly it's Bill Polian, leading this charge, even though he's saying, "Oh, not me. I don't 100% remember who I voted for," and that tongue in cheek and stuff. And what it really spews to me, it's just complete butthurt. Is what it is. Oh, tarnish Peyton's like, no, he didn't. Peyton just didn't win the games. I mean, Peyton honestly is a game over 500 in the playoffs, if that.
Peyton Manning's still one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
That I'm not disagreeing with. I'm pretty sure he was first ballot Hall of Famer.
He was, but he was in the wrong era. Like,
yes.
If he could have played in any other era except the Tom Brady one that was in the AFC at the same time.
We talked about this, I don't know how many times, because I feel bad for Phillip Rivers because he played in that same era.
Yeah.
And it's Brady and Manning and Ben Roethlisberger.
Right. Yeah. The AFC was stacked with QBs. Yeah. I mean, you kind of see that it's kind of changed a little bit, though, but it's still in the AFC. You got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
And now you got.
It's wild.
You got May. You got Herbert.
I mean, the quarterback class of the AFC is nuts.
Even Shroud.
When he's on his game,
I don't know what.
At the end of this year, he became a turnover machine and a nightmare. He had to be hurt or something.
There's something more going on there.
Yeah.
Something more. I agree
because
with that.
because he led that way of like 8 straight wins.
Yeah.
And they were on a heater.
Yeah, and then it was just right in the toilet.
And now they even won some games despite his poor play. But I'll be interested to see how CJ Stroud performs next year. Yeah. Let's see if he gets over these yips that we saw.
But it just absolutely amazes me that Belichick is not a first round.
There's zero reason.
It is 100% just butt hurtness.
Well, yeah, exactly. They want to say it's because of all the cheating scandals there is up there, whatever. But
I get it. Okay, if that's the thing, then when Brady's eligible, he better not be a first ballot Hall of Famer either.
Well, that's silly too.
No, I agree. It's silly. I'm just saying if that's why you're not voting Belichick.
He has more rings as a player than any other player.
I agree. And I get it. I know.
I mean, and he's also the player that will help determine whether you win said ring or not.
Oh,
I mean, the guy has the ball in his hands more than anybody else on the team, and he has 7 rings. Like, I mean, I hate the Patriots and Tom Brady just as much as the next guy, but you got to respect the greatness.
Yeah.
Respect it, understand it, give him the props that are well-deserved, because as much as we hate him, I still don't think he doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, I don't either.
He only hurt my feelings because he beat us in the Super Bowl one time, and we got our get back, and I'm happy. And you know what? Good on you, Tom Brady. Do your thing.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. Like, I think it's preposterous that Belichick it's that whole baseball writer where Ken Griffey Jr. was 1 vote shy of being a unanimous Hall of Famer.
Don't get me back on that. We talked about it last week. I'm still pissed off about it.
I know. I'm just saying that's
favorite ball player as a kid.
That's the ridiculousness of it.
Oh no, it is absolutely, and I agree with you. And if him getting snubbed is just stupid.
Yeah, even though it's not supposed to be officially announced to like February 5th or something like that next week, but like now the Hall of Fame is coming out saying, oh, they're going to look into the voting and make sure everybody voted based on all the bylaws, which nobody fucking knows. So whatever. It wouldn't shock me if somehow, surprisingly, he makes the Hall of Fame next week or something. But as of what's been leaked, he is not.
I think that's probably why it was leaked, right? Let's see what the reaction is.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nobody in the sports world that is thinking, oh, that's acceptable.
No, that's like one of the most mind-boggling things.
I don't get it. I personally, we here at Jabbo the Pod 100% believe he's the first ballot guy. Without
unanimous first ballot guy.
Well, no, I don't think Polian's ever going to vote for it.
I mean, I get that.
So but it's never going to be unanimous, but it should be.
Well, then pull his fucking credentials.
Yeah, I get you. I'm with you.
Like, if you're going to hold a grudge that hard, like, dude, come on. I don't want you voting.
He's talking about like some grumpy old men shit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, did you see Adam Schefter retweeted that the Hall of Fame came out and said, how much they stand on the integrity and respect their voters, but respect the outcome. And if people are not following the bylaws and the guidelines of the voting process, they will replace them.
I'm fine with that.
And if it's Bill Polian, fucking replace him.
Yeah.
Like, you can't fuck up your job that bad. And I mean, it's not even a job, right? You're fortunate to get a vote.
Well, this dude is just living off of just old stuff. I mean, he was part of what built the Bills dynasty. I say Bills dynasty. Granted, they never won a Super Bowl, but I mean,
4 Super Bowls in a row, still
impressive. Nobody else has done it.
And the problem is they lost all 4 of them. You at least win one of them motherfuckers.
I get it. But nobody's done it. I mean, it's crazy in itself.
Yeah.
But he helped put that together. He was GM that put the whole Peyton Manning Colts era together. So he's built great teams. He's just mad he's only got one Super Bowl out of it.
Yeah.
That's what he's mad about. And sorry, just get over it. There's a point in time where it's be grumpy in the closet and just vote like you should be.
I agree.
But anyway, second rant of the week. Let's talk about Dabo and the tampering.
Okay. Give him the background on this.
All right. It just came out, and Dabo himself held a press conference just to say all this stuff, and good on him for saying it. But essentially, they went in the portal, which they never do.
It's very rare. He did last year.
Yeah, but I think he's still only got just a couple of portal guys, period.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. But he goes out and he gets ACC Defensive Freshman of the Year, linebacker Luke Fickle, or
where did he play?
Cal.
Oh, okay.
To commit. He's already signed, enrolled, living in Clemson.
Before the semester's up.
Living in Clemson and got it. And is in class getting texts from, is it Pete Golding? Is that the Ole Miss coach?
Ole Miss is,
Golden. Is it Pete Golden?
I don't know.
Am I having a brain fart on that? But anyway, he's getting texts from Golden, essentially saying, hey, how you like this? How you like that? And then he's sending pictures of like $1 million contract and stuff, which is 100% tampering. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I love it. Because the whole thing is with the transfer portal, Dabo fucking hates it.
He hates the whole thing.
He hates the whole process. He hates recruiting in general at this point. And I'm here for it because I know like how his blood is boiling.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And like my whole thing is I know it's pissing him off, and I like seeing Dabo mad too, because when he's mad, he's mad.
Oh yeah.
But like if this is really going on, and the reason they know this is because the kid's agent is telling them.
Well, yeah.
That, hey, this is happening. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. And Dabo's like, okay, well, we're going to have our GM reach out to their GM, or our AD reach out to their AD and say, hey, look, we know this is going on. You got to stop. We're going to turn you in for tampering.
Yeah.
Didn't stop. Kept right on going. I mean, at some point, and I know the NCAA has been doing a lot of like floundering about shit. At some point, they've got to draw the line. They have to.
Something needs to be done now.
Yes, 100%. It's got to be. The NCAA is doing a lot of weird stuff. Like,
let's get into college basketball then.
With the Alabama kid.
Yes.
Yep. Who was in the G League this year.
And we can go ahead and tell a story, but there's a side story I want to talk about on that.
Well, the NCAA said no. He goes to a judge in, shockingly, Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Where?
Who
what school's there?
Grants him an injunction, pretty much saying he can play. Which comes to find out the judge is a big donor to the University of Alabama.
Which is also in Tuscaloosa, right?
Yeah. The judge's wife is also part of the legal team that represented Brandon Miller.
Ooh, I would not want my name associated with that kid.
Where playing in the NBA, nothing happened to him.
No, I mean, he got away with it.
But I mean, it's still happening. The judge has since recused himself?
Yes.
From the case at all. So it's going to be heard again. But essentially, the guy got like another 10 days, which means he's going to get to play 3 more games in college. Which is just absurd.
Now, did this Bediako or whatever his name is, did he ever suit up in an NBA game?
I don't think he suited up in the NBA game, but he has been playing in the G League for 3 years.
No, I get that, right? And they granted him full 4 years of eligibility with the injunction.
No, he had already played 2 years in Alabama.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, okay. He's already played 2 years.
So they gave him the full 4, but that means he has 2 more years.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. But he's been in the G League for the last 3 years.
So what fans have been doing just to make a mockery of all this.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Is voting him to be a part of the G League All-Star Weekend.
I think that's hilarious. That is fantastic.
It is good.
It's fantastic. I thought it was funny that he gave him the injunction as they're going to play at Tennessee.
Yes.
Which Tennessee's ended up still winning, which, good on Tennessee for that one.
Alabama hates Tennessee with a passion.
Well, what I thought was funny, I thought it was that, and you're talking about hypocrisy at its finest, and Nate Oates was one of the guys that was complaining the loudest about the kid at Baylor.
Yes.
And then
he's like, well, can't beat him. I'm going to join him.
Yeah. Yeah, which is just they've got so many things they have to fix.
If I'm Kentucky, I'm going to go find Oscar Tshiebwe and be like, look, I'm going to give you a buttload of money. Come back to school.
Yeah. I mean,
he's tearing it up in the G League, too.
Go get him.
Yeah.
Go get him.
That's what I'm saying. If they're going to let this shit happen, like who's going to stop somebody that went to the NFL draft and, 7th round, undrafted free agent, whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't play a game. They ended up on the practice squad or whatever, bringing them back to school.
Yeah, what's going to stop them from going and getting like an offensive lineman that's sitting there?
Who's 24 years old at this time.
Yes.
25 years old. Indiana's going to do it. Watch.
There's at this point, if you've got a year left and you haven't played, but yet you're on a practice.
Go back, get paid.
Yeah.
Because you ain't getting paid that in a practice squad. I promise you that.
You're not. You're not. And that's where the problem is. Like, this is going to happen.
Absolutely. It's
going to be even more fluent. It's going to keep building and building and building. It's like, when's it going to stop? Because I hate it all. You know that. I do. And I know you don't like it either. And it is just getting
it's
crazy.
Absurd. No, this whole era of college athletics is ridiculous.
It's killing the stuff that I grew up with when I thought it was great. Like honestly, I liked it better when everybody knew everybody was paying people under the table.
Probably, yeah.
I liked it better. Granted, you did
liked it when they weren't going to class and taking the online classes.
I'm fine with that. At that point, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Because at least then, I didn't need to hear about it all the fucking time. I don't need to see some ridiculous shit where a dude has been a professional athlete for 3 years.
Yeah.
And is getting to come back and play college ball.
No, I agree with you. And I mean, that's what it was before the whole NIL thing was. If you went pro, that meant you went to the G League or the NBA itself.
Yeah. Or you played overseas.
Or overseas. Yeah, because that was, you go back to the days of Enes Kanter at Kentucky. And I know there's other results or other examples of this. I know this one particularly well. And Enes Kanter played and accepted money to play professionally in, I think, Turkey.
Yeah, where he's from or somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he was willing to pay all that money back to play college basketball. He ended up having a long career in the NBA. What is it? In his freedom now. Yeah. And now he's a huge advocate for on the political side of Turkey and all this other stuff. Yep. But so much that I think his parents disowned him.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. But it's stuff like that was taking place then. And there was a hard no on it.
Well, it used to be
now it's you're saying yes. So what's stopping? Who was that French kid that was picked first overall recently? Wimby.
Yeah,
Wimby could have come over and played in college for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, he could have played. Wimby,
because if you're going to let the G League guys do it, Then why couldn't a European professional do it?
The European guys that whole thing is kind of weird how that works, because those guys start playing professional basketball like
12,
13 years old.
Well, their basketball is set up much like soccer is over there. There's academies and things you participate in.
Yeah.
Not only for your schooling, but you're also improving your athletic ability in a said sport.
Yeah.
So that's how it's set up over there. So like it's deemed that you're a professional when you're 12 years old almost, because you're part of this academy. But why?
I mean, they're essentially training these guys to be professional athletes. I mean, Luka went through the whole thing. Wemby went through the whole thing. I'm sure Joker did the same thing, even though he really doesn't care. Like, he just plays basketball to pay for everything else he likes to do.
Pay for the horses.
Yeah. Which is just crazy when you see him, that big ass fucker on that little ass buggy.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
So excited about that. And they won an NBA championship. He's like,
what parade? I got to go to my horses.
Yeah. I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
High five.
He still, but when he saw the parade, he ended up getting into it. He was,
he
was down. Man, just had something else I want to talk about that was in the college ranks this week. Senior Bowl week is going on.
Yes.
Did you see how tall our lovely friend Diego Pavia ended up being?
5'8".
5'8". He is smaller than Kyler Murray.
Yes.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, we're right. Because Kyler Murray already gets joked for being tiny.
No, this dude is tiny. And he's not even, they had him listed as 6 foot 100 or 6 foot 207 pounds, 208 pounds. He is 5'8", 194 or 195. Yeah. So, like, they made him be even bigger. I saw a meme that said, I think you should leave Diego alone. He's going to make one of the best professional jockeys in the history. Yep, because he ain't playing football.
To be honestly, though, 5'8's tall for a jockey.
Oh, that's huge for a jockey.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Jockeys are usually 5'3", 5'4". In that area, 5'8" would be huge for a jockey.
Yeah, it's just,
but it's a funny joke.
It's still the fact that, like, his attitude at the Heisman stuff probably put a big asterisk on him.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it?
And then now he's short. If his draft stock, I wonder if he gets drafted.
Someone's going to take a waiver on him because he has a little bit of swagger to him. He's confident in himself, obviously.
Yeah.
And when it comes to being a professional quarterback, those are two good qualities that you really can't teach. I mean, that's part of his personality, and a team's going to give him a shot based on that. So he'll get drafted. But it's going to be a later round.
It's going to be a late day 3 draft.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
absolutely. If drafted at all, to me.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get a shot, whether it's undrafted free agent or, like a 6th or 7th round pick. But yeah, he completely shot himself in the foot with his actions after that. And yeah, I mean, it's not a good look by any means. And then, I don't know why you're going to falsify his height, knowing he's got to go to a combine.
Well, you got to do the Senior Bowl stuff. The Senior Bowl pretty much does the same stuff to combine. They're going to they're not, well, I mean, they don't do the hand size or any of that, but they definitely do your height and weight.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the stuff from the Senior Bowls look pretty good. A couple of defensive ends from Michigan. I saw a couple of highlights that Michigan defensive end was bullying a couple of tackles. And then the kid from Clemson was bullying a couple of tackles. And then there was a guard from Kentucky that looked like he was getting beat, but stayed with it. And like he was showing out at all this week.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm just ready for football season to come back around. Yeah. Even though like the college has just irked the ever living shit out of me.
Yeah. College is just getting to a point where it's drawing fans away rather than in. And I think that's where the disconnect is. So you want to bring people in and grow the viewership, and I really think it's losing it.
I think, and here I don't like the whole and we've said this, or I've said it for sure. It's not NIL. It is straight up pay to play.
Oh yeah, no, they're professional athletes.
And to me, they're professional athletes. I don't like any of it at all. And what's hurting it is like the NCAA won't call them employees.
No,
because that's what they are. That's what they are. That's what they are. I mean, especially these guys that are transferring every year. Are they really graduating? Are they really going to class? Are they really doing this or really doing that? I don't think they are. I don't think anybody cares.
No, they don't. They only care about their performance on the field. They don't care about their classroom performance at all.
I think it's crazy that college quarterbacks are making more than guys in the NFL. I think it's absolutely insane.
No.
I think if you're going to pay a guy, there needs to be a pay structure, and it needs to be way lower than fucking the NFL stuff.
Well, because I think with the NFL, you're going to see like that's going to start interfering with draft prospects. You see a guy like Moore stay back this year, and that. I
mean, if I was going to be the number 2 guy and going to the Jets, I'd have probably stayed too.
I mean, I know what you're saying. Here's my point though, is when you've got that much money on the table to stay, why bother? And I think that will irk a lot of NFL owners because they've scouted this guy for how long? Wasted resources, money, and things like that on him to ultimately just throw it all away until next year.
Well, I mean,
if they're in that same position they are this year.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it, let's use Manning. Let's use Arch he pretty much redshirted his freshman year, even though he played in a couple of games. Sat behind yours his sophomore year. Played this year. Can play next year. Can easily come back for a 5th year.
Yeah.
Easily. And now they're talking about guys playing 9 games and still being able to redshirt. Get the hell out of here with that nonsense. It's absurd. That's where the college game is like really losing me. And then the basketball is getting crazy with the G League guys coming back down. It's
nonsense.
It's nonsense to me. I don't like all this. Oh, we're going to sue to get an extra year of eligibility. Like Chambliss. I mean, he's going to end up getting it because it's going to be some judge in Mississippi.
Well, yeah, of course.
Because that's where he filed the lawsuit at.
Granted.
Granted, you got another year. And because the NCAA just is so scared of just getting sued at some point that just stand up for yourself. Like, come out and say, hey, yeah, you're right. You can do whatever you want with your name, image, and likeness. But we're not straight up going to pay you to play.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do. Make all the money off your name, image, and likeness. All the money you want.
Right.
But we're going to track it. And we're going to keep track of where the money is coming from. We're going to put a limit on your earning.
I don't know if you can necessarily put the limit on the earnings.
I say you can, because you can't say, hey, Mr. Freshman quarterback, you're not going to make more money than the 7th pick in the NFL draft.
I just think, I don't know how you do that with name, image, and likeness. You're telling them to go make it off of themselves.
Go make it off yourselves, but the school's not giving you jack.
Well, I think the schools need to take their hands out of it, period, right? Yeah. Like, you need to have a collection of businesses and things where they got to earn that money too, right? They got to go out and be in commercials and be at typical or different events and things like that for the business.
Yeah.
Repping the business and things like that.
You see him if you're talking to him in an interview, like having some type of gear representing that business.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when they're, it might get a little over the top when you start talking about, like, during warm-ups having a car dealership shirt on. But those are the types of things they could utilize.
Yeah.
And maybe you can find that at oldglory.com. Get that,
Yeah.
get that Mendoza Chevy dealership T-shirt that says he's a champion on it.
The Mendoza Bellagio Hotel and Casino shirt.
There you go. Yeah, you definitely that. Old Glory offers over 300,000 items for music, sports, entertainment, and pop culture fans, featuring officially licensed merch from iconic bands and top sports teams. You can discover your perfect fan gear and save with the exclusive discount of Jabbo the Pod and the promo code BOXIT.
It's just, what else you got on your brain over there? I think I have got all my rants out of me, I believe, for the moment.
I mean, that's really what we came up with, just talking about the state of college athletics, talking about the Hall of Fame voters. We talked about it last week on the baseball side. We're talking about it this week now here on the football side. And, it comes back to this elitist view of somebody holding the vote and they feel like they can control something. And it's ridiculous.
It's gotten crazy. I think I put it out in our group chat this week that just about all the Hall of Fames are worthless. Because I mean, in the NBA one is even weirder because there's no really everybody gets it.
Yeah,
everybody gets in eventually. No one I think that's the least really credible Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because
to be honest,
end up there somehow, some way.
Yeah, I think the only one that really has any kind of integrity is the hockey guys.
Yeah, because I mean they use logic.
Yeah, they do.
Is that so difficult to do?
I mean,
instead of saying, "Oh, well, this guy got caught cheating," or "We assumed he cheated," or this kind of stuff, and saying, "But granted, look at the accomplishment." Like we can go back to the baseball thing. We know the guy cheated.
He said he cheated.
Said he cheated. Said he was the mastermind behind the whole thing.
Yeah.
And still gets put in, but his accomplishments don't necessarily meet the guys you're leaving out.
No. I mean,
you can't vote this guy in while leaving these other guys out because you feel like steroids are so bad for the game, but these guys were cheating in the midst of a game.
I saw a stat that if you take all of Barry Bonds' MVP season, which he had, 7, I think. Mm-hmm. You take all of those seasons and you throw them out the window. Like they didn't count. He would still have 400 home runs and 400 stolen bases. You know how many people have done that? Him.
Yep.
That's it. So, I mean, you take all the steroid seasons out. He was already a Hall of Famer. Exactly. He was a Hall of Famer when he was skinny Barry Bonds in Pittsburgh.
Right, before all the HGH.
Yes, yeah. yes. And it's just crazy to me. Just crazy. But they'll get there eventually.
Absolutely.
Man, what you going to do with this weather coming?
Yeah, so we live at the beach, or near the beach.
Very close. We're on the coast.
Yeah, and we're predicted to get 5 to 8 inches of snow.
I know.
This is a rare occasion for sure.
It's getting a little more, I want to say a little more frequent. I mean, we just kind of had the same kind of stuff last year.
Was it last year or 2 years ago?
It was last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was, because I remember the dog hating the snow.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
had to carry her outside, drop her so she would use the bathroom.
Did she give you that? Get to the door? Nope.
Yeah. She's like, no, I don't like that stuff. That white stuff is not for me.
That is not for me.
No, not a bit.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I just need it to come like on Thursday night and be gone by like Monday morning for me.
Oh yeah, like if it happens during the weekend or whatever, that's great. You know, enjoy the weekend inside. Don't have to worry about a whole bunch.
Nope.
Don't have to go anywhere.
Nope.
You can enjoy the snow for the few days.
Yep.
But I don't want it sticking around in the work week.
No, me either. That just does it in for me because I can't. I do a lot of traveling during my work week, as you do too. And it just puts a big old nope on all that too.
It does. Yeah, it slows down the work week. It makes things damn near impossible, especially with the jobs that we have that's out in the field.
Yeah.
And you work outside in the elements, and being out in the snow is a big no-go for me.
No, I don't want to be cold. I'm good with not being cold ever.
Yeah, the pretty lady that just walked behind you hates cold. Period.
Yeah. You know what she probably doesn't hate? Big Fork Brands.
No way. She's a big fan of that pork jerky.
Oh, man. Big Fork Brand creates a bacon, sausage, paleo pork jerky, and Chicago-style dog sauces, along with crafted meat sticks. Meat sticks are incredible. The 3-pepper maple is fantastic. That is the one to get. Big Fork Brand has been featured in Food and Wine, Chicago Tribune, and QVC, and has been praised for bringing bold flavors and unmatched quality. Get a 20% discount when you use Jabba the Pod in their promo bar.
Grab that. Eat that.
It is excellent.
Big fan. The best thing to come out of Chicago.
My opinion, the only thing. So.
Yeah, right?
The only thing. Made that read so hard to read playoff week.
I know. Get it. Playing Chicago, you're like, I can't give props to Chicago right now.
No. Can't. But here we are. But yeah, I think they're going to be rushing up a lot of sports this weekend. There probably maybe some game cancellations and stuff, or postponements and stuff too.
Yeah, depending on where this weather lands and things like that, you're going to see some postponements. You're going to see some cancellations, your rescheduling, all that kind of stuff comes into play here to make sure, everybody's safe trying to get to the game or, avoiding the game altogether.
Well, they bumped the bunch up last week. I missed the Carolina game.
Yeah.
I went and saw Zootopia 2, expecting to be home by 2 o'clock to watch the game, and the game was not on. They had moved it up to 12 o'clock.
Oh.
I'm like, you dirty rascals.
That's rough.
You dirty rascals. But
that make you want a Shimmerwood, did.
It did.
Yeah, you get you a Shimmerwood. It's an award-winning CBD seltzer that combines full-spectrum CBD with natural fruit shrubs, delivering a refreshing, stress-relieving drink that eases tension and promotes relaxation. You can also enjoy a discount using Jabba the Pod in the promo code box at checkout. Save yourself, I think, 30% with Shimmerwood. So, big old discount with that one. But yeah, get you that CBD seltzer from Shimmerwood Beverages.
Oh, we had, speaking of college basketball, we had one of the last, we are down to one undefeated team now, I believe. In Arizona.
Arizona's it.
Michigan knocked off Nebraska on Tuesday.
Okay. Well, hold on. Miami, Ohio, they still undefeated?
Are they still, really?
Think so.
Really undefeated? Might be. No, they sure are. They sure are. So we're at 2.
Yeah, they're 20-0.
2.
Or they were at the beginning of the week.
Let's see.
As is Arizona still.
As is Arizona still.
And Nebraska lost to Michigan, which Michigan was number 2 in the coaches poll, number 3 in the AP poll. So, get it? Yeah. Nebraska made it all the way to 5.
Yeah.
They will see a slight tumble.
I don't think they fall very far. Nebraska is still pretty good.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm just looking at who Miami of Ohio is playing.
Nobody.
Akron only had 1 loss against them in college. They're 17-4 overall, which that's not terrible. That's not terrible. They did survive a scare at home against Buffalo.
Yes.
Which
I saw the highlights of that one.
They survived a scare at Kent State, where it's 107-101. They are some. Damn, who the hell is Milligan?
Milligan.
Yeah, they beat Milligan 135-81.
135 is a ton of points.
That's a ton of points in college.
Yeah, it is.
They beat another school 129-49.
Ooh.
Trinity of Illinois. It's got to be like a D3 school.
Yeah,
or something.
It sounds like that's probably what Milligan is too.
Ooh, damn! They dropped 70.5.
Damn, that's scoring at a high clip.
They had to shoot like lights out. I got to see this. I got to see this team stats. What they shoot from the field? Ooh, 68% from the field. 70% from 3-point range. They were 21 of 30.
Ooh.
that's one of those games, they just like, I've been on both ends, and I've been rooting for the hot team, and I've also been playing against the hot team. I've seen it a lot playing against Duke, where Duke just gets hot and starts draining threes. Dude, they went 22 of 29 from free throw, 21 of 30 from 3-point range, 43 of 63 from the field.
They're feeling it.
Dude, that was
that's feeling
it. Rebounding margin, 51 to 29.
Yeah, you're losing games when you perform like that.
Yeah, I mean that's Trinity, so it doesn't surprise me. But at the same time, just Trinity's leading scorer had 11 points. They only scored 49, so it wasn't going to be that. Leading rebounder had 4.
Ugh.
Oddly enough, it was 3 offensive rebounds and 1 defensive rebound.
Look at him getting it.
I know, he's working his butt off.
That's how you do it right there.
They had 12 defensive rebounds in the game. 12. 17 offensive rebounds, which that's good, but 12 defensive rebounds.
12.
Yeah.
Ugh. See, you're not winning ball games.
Well, they only missed 29 shots, which sounds like a lot.
But when you're shooting that much to score
when you're
that many points,
when you're shooting 70%
from
the field essentially,
nuts. Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway, but yes, Miami Ohio is still undefeated. But
well, man, we got one more week until Super Bowl week in a few days, of course. But,
yep.
Got the Super Bowl squares out there.
Yes, you did.
Everybody get out and grab some of those. That'll be good. Make some money for us, hopefully.
I'm sure you saw my squares.
I did not.
You should.
Just
take a look at my squares and Jen's squares. You'll know them immediately.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
By the number?
Nope. Just what I'm called.
Oh, you put Jabbo Steve.
No, I'm Champ.
Oh, Champ, you asshole.
I'm Champ, and then Jen's name is Champ's girlfriend.
Oh, God. Man. I'll give it to you.
I've actually been very calm about it.
So far.
I did every now and then there'll be a random picture of the trophy in the group chat.
Yeah, until the fantasy football draft next year. I'm sure that's when you'll turn it up.
Maybe.
I don't blame you.
Got to get it when I can, brother.
100%. I agree.
Get it when I can. Anything else on your mind?
No, man. That's it. Let's wrap it up. We'll talk more Super Bowl next week.
Yes, sir. Until then,
sir. That'll be it.
Yep.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.